Hello. Hello, welcome to today's stream. My headset on. Go live on Twitch, which I completely forgot to do. Right. Twitch loaded up, so read it, there we go. Turn that off, turn that on. Click to unmute, I don't want to unmute, I want to get chat up, there we go. Right, everything is loaded. I also just need quick, no, not that. There we go. Well, that didn't go well. Right. I need to talk to somebody here. You in particular. In particular, I just need to talk to you. Only if I remember how to go through doors. Alright. Ningguan.
Your cold was caused by the physical and mental strain you've been under lately, I fear. Such things are more common with the changing of the seasons.
Just prescribe some more medicine for me, if you would. I'll have someone pick it up in a few days.
As you say. However, while colds can be cured with medication, overexertion could cause it to reoccur.
Thank you for your advice, Dr. Baiju. But I simply cannot ignore the affairs of state. Alleviating the symptoms through your prescriptions should suffice, for now.
I will write up some more nourishing dietary prescriptions. Please, take things slow and avoid weakening your body too much.
Ah, Traveler. Our distinguished guest. Is there some urgent matter at hand?
Well, you seem like you haven't rested well.
I slept too little last night, and after getting up, there was a chill draft, so I caught a cold. I was planning to just deal with it using a bit of medicine, but a massive headache came with the package. So I had to invite Dr. Baiju over.
Oh my. It's so getting
My apologies, Dr. Baiju, for having to have you come over every so often to adjust my prescriptions.
Not at all. Diagnosing, treating, and saving people are well within my duties. But...
Then you know that this too is where my duty lies, Dr. Baiju. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is the crossroads where many matters meet, all of which must be seen to with care. To that end, no amount of effort is too great. If you think just me having a headache is bad, imagine the number of people who'd get one if I were to just drop my work all of a sudden. And if everyone at the ministry became overtaxed, I imagine Liyue Harbor itself would catch a cold then.
Right. That's what I wanted to do, talk to you. Just because sometimes get rewards. Wait, where? Ooh. There we go. I'm still miles away from actually getting the 50 points. Right. Time for actual mission. No. Actually, yes, I do need to be over here. Why is everything 45 meters away? No, wait. I need to be over here somewhere. What task is it? I know what task it is, but what task? 400.
I know. Present.
Aha, that's what I needed. That's the one I need to do. Not climb the building, I need to actually pay attention.
Wow. Can this launch blaster thing really shoot stuff from that far away?
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes, it can.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The upgraded version doesn't even need that.
Can I give it a try?
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself. Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks. Ask me again once you're older.
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Mail.
Oh, it's you two! I was just introducing our product to these discerning young customers.
Yeah.
Paimon thought you were here for some, you know, fishing. Wait, are these three?
What? No, of course not. The kids were just curious, that's all.
I'm sorry. Are these three preventing you from doing business? Let me get them out of your hair. Come on, time to go.
That's fine.
Oh, do we have to?
Ah, don't sweat it. They were just curious. I'm happy to tell them more about it.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already. Neb, don't bother people when they're trying to work, okay?
Okay.
That's fine.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me on my ship, and I'll let you see the ballista in action. How does that sound?
Ooh.
How much would it cost?
3.
Not a single mora.
Really? It's a promise then, miss.
Yay!
I'm out of sea as
Your
well.
vessel. It's a battleship, isn't it? Are you sure you should be bringing children on board?
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Liyue to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come aboard to play. Boy, do they love it. If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a giant playground to them.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them to children as toys. Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship and see a playground.
If you're worried about safety, I can...
No, I suppose I'm just envious. That's all.
Aww.
I'll be sure to bring them over if we get the chance.
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh?
Hmm.
Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret, fishing.
I don't remember this
Did
at all.
you
It's been a
reel
while.
in the catch of the day yet?
They're circling the hook just fine. Just waiting for a bite.
That is the most creepy.
Whoa! Where did you come
That's
from?
creepy.
Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
Ah, except you never find something like this for sale there. Better jump on the chance now before it's too late.
Excuse me?
He's coming this way!
Steady now.
What was that?
That's mighty expensive.
What was she doing?
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move along.
What? Come on, there's no rule saying we can't haggle.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price. Don't like it? Take it up with them.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing to go a bit lower, I'm prepared to cut a huge deal.
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
Perhaps there's a way we can both get what we want then.
What are you implying?
Well, Nod Cry's a big place. Surely this expo isn't the only place we can cut a deal.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the guild can't get a cut?
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think? Point is, we're both going out on a limb here. But the reward's worth the risk.
Is it?
Fine. Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we don't want them catching on, I'll need to send a proxy.
Smart thinking. Let's meet here, then.
Send the traveler. Sash, I'm going to be the one going.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
We're going to the ship. Oh, we are actually going to the ship.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
This isn't tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing. It's a good thing we teamed up.
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask, though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the expo?
I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them when profit's on the line. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around rather than with. Just like the law.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and problem solved, right?
Nope.
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings. If something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened, and whoever is behind this whole thing will know we're onto them.
In that case...
We have to get the jump on them all at once. and use them to get intel on our real target before he has a chance to react.
Okay.
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that. If even one of the agents escapes, it's over.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea, in theory. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that. But only as long as the deal goes ahead.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but that would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous in the hands of criminals?
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation in Nodcry?
Are they having a fight?
They're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
Of course.
A successful collaboration requires trust. And a willingness to make concessions. So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy, you round up the rest of the agents. Sound like a plan?
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I promise you, not a single one will get away.
See? Like 2 peas in a pod.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be involved in all our operations.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Traveler is kind of a famous face around these parts, though.
Then, you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
He doesn't sounds good to me.
Let's do this thing!
Right. Hey, hello. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Good. Ish. Yeah, I'll say it's good. How about you? How are you?
There he is!
Oh, you really can't go lower?
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack. How do you plan to deliver the goods?
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need sea transport?
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would be better to dismantle the product and transport the components in crates.
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded shoreline and use our own boat for transport.
Sorry. But I'd still prefer to have it dismantled and stored in regular crates.
How are you joining the
I'm
quest?
guessing the
I'll
port
join
of
it.
arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates, because you operate right out in the open. Most of the weapons have come in through Yulong Wharf or Lumidus Harbor, so that seems to check out.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
That's our cue.
Take that!
What did I even do? Yep. That's definitely not suspicious over there. But I mean,
Out of the way!
a lot. Ish.
It's one of the undercover agents! He's making a break for it!
The captain of the special patrol will take it from here.
One just popped up. Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued. There are children around. I have to avoid bloodshed. Trying to escape? Allow me to show you the way! Nope, not this way.
I think you scratched him.
Had enough? Then turn around!
Why can't I just snipe him? Just. Why do I have
Out
to
of
show
steam
a
yet?
target?
Because I can do this all day!
Because surely people would be more scared of bullets than. Right, everything exploding bullets.
My leg!
Yeah, or could just do this instead, I suppose. Crushing their leg.
Is still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you stay right where you are.
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough? Do you even know how many of us there are? If even one gets a...
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20. Save the best for last, right?
How did you...
Don't
How?
even think about it.
Right, I thought
Well done,
bullets
everyone.
can go
We
through
appreciate the
barrels.
assist.
I-
The boss
Well.
sends her thanks.
That's a good point. Surely they could. She looks so out of place.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nodcry. It was about time we returned the favor.
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side. We've been over this.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be hilarious.
Brilliant. She starts aura farming. I agree. Aura farming to the max.
Wow! Navia is something else!
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula can mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine. This Navia has quite a few tricks up her sleeve.
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself, we still wouldn't need to explain a thing.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
At any rate,
Could just
I
snipe
suppose
them.
the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation for highly effective interrogation tactics.
And if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people talk as well.
I'm scared of like half the people in Genshin Impact. Some of the characters I'm terrified of. For some of the things you hear about them, it just makes you question like how and why are you friends with them?
That means the operation was a success, right?
Semi.
So far. Once we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is, that's when the real work begins.
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo. But as far as our deal with the curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents. We'll be in touch once we have the information. Then we can head to the curatorium together.
Sounds good.
Well, that went a lot smoother than expected. Not a single one got away.
The real story behind everything.
You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. We have 2 expert detectives from separate nations teaming up to uncover an international crime ring. That's not a bad story. If you feel like it's missing something, maybe Yelan and Shevras will uncover something more interesting during their interrogation.
Excuse me? Are you the traveler? Yehoda needs you back at the expo venue as soon as possible.
Of course.
Oh no! Did something happen?
I'm sorry, I don't know the details. All she said was that it's urgent.
Now let's get a move on!
She needs help with something, or... Actually, I think she just needs help. She's gonna question, like, where did half the people go? Oh no.
Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, could this get any worse?
I love this character.
Get it together, Yehoda.
Yehoda.
Focus on the hot dog you're gonna treat yourself to after today is over. One thing at a time. All right. You've got this.
Yehoda, you've got this.
Let's try not to get too worked up, all right?
Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. I swear.
Oh.
What
Uh,
happened? You're here. Please, you've got to help me, Traveler. A theft at the expo is gonna ruin the guild's reputation. A theft? How did that happen? You're asking me. The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason. And it just had to happen to one of the scariest people here. Beto? Wait, that means...
someone stole the...
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few
Of course.
prototypes that I was using for demonstration, which I had stored there. But when I came to check on things just now, I noticed that all of them had been stolen.
And each ballista is super dangerous. If they fall into the wrong hands...
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse. Still, we should get them back as soon as possible.
The guild will make sure of that. If you could just keep this between us for now, we would be super appreciative.
No, don't worry.
Do we have to tell her?
Honesty is the best policy. That's what he taught us.
I know, it's just...
What did you 3 do? Did you 3 steal it?
Miss Yehoda... What are you 3 doing here?
Yehoda, we stole the blisters.
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Nev's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. That's why Uncle Ashpapati told us to come see your booth.
Okay.
It seemed like he was interested in them too, because he even told us what parameters to ask about. ever since this morning, we haven't been able to reach him. We wanted to ask Miss Yehoda for help, but then we heard about the ballistas being stolen.
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati would do something like that, but... Ashvapati works for the guild. He has access to the storage warehouse, so he could get inside without the guards getting suspicious. Wait, so now it's an inside job? Oh, jeez. The guild is never gonna recover from this.
I really want to get to Norcry just so I can get more of her story. And just more moments like this.
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but I bet they're hiding some serious tech. If he's a tech guy, those fail-safes I mentioned might not have our backs after all.
So, this just went from bad to worse. Oh, uh-oh.
Question is, was he acting alone or...
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a whole lot of people that could manage to stay off Yelan's radar. Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn? I've got things covered here.
Got it!
Okay.
Hold up. We can't hold these kids responsible, though. Right?
That's fine.
No, of course not, but... how do we explain this?
Yeah.
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
Oh, no.
I promised I would. Besides, they're innocent in all this.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible. No matter what he did or didn't do, it's worse for them if he's missing.
I guess we're on the same page then.
Take these kids to the curatorium. I'll update Yelan and tell her to meet you there.
Will do!
So, oh, whoa. That was quick. That was quick, oh. Up here. To the teleporter. Oh, I don't.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. How can the Adventurers Guild help you today?
Please don't stop
It's
mission.
been a while since we last came to see you. Got any exciting commissions for us?
Things have been rather quiet in Nodcry lately. The commissions currently on our books are all very routine. That being said, the Frostmoon Scions are preparing to host some sort of event. They've approached us with quite a number of requests for supplies. Apparently, it's going to be quite a large gathering.
I don't want to do
The
this mission.
Frostmoon Scions? Well, it can't be another moon prayer night. Do they have some other big festival that Paimon doesn't know about?
I heard it's a friendly sparring competition for animal friends. Something called the Spirit Envoy Championship.
Animal friends?
That's right. The Frostmoon Scions have always advocated coexistence with nature, encouraging their followers to build positive relationships with the beasts of the wild. At the same time, to ensure their animal friends build the strength to withstand hardship and disasters, they put select animals with whom they share a special bond through a unique sort of training. The Spirit Envoy Championship is designed to find the strongest human-animal pair by means of friendly sparring. In previous years, the competition was restricted to the Frostmoon Scions only, but this year, participants from all over Teyvat are invited to join. I understand that the Frostmoon Scions have even prepared a generous prize for the winner.
Ooh.
Ooh, does that mean we can join too?
Can I sign up? Can I sign Paimon up? You threw your pieces by
What? You want Paimon to fight?
Yep.
While you two certainly share a remarkably deep bond, I believe that would be against the rules.
Oh.
Apparently, in a previous competition, someone entered an extremely rare and powerful partner. After this, the rules were clarified to state that only common animal species and their variants can compete.
I guess that rules out Paimon.
Ah, what a shame, huh? Paimon was totally looking forward to making a super cool entrance, and then... Paimon is the winner! Ah, sucks that the rules got in the way. Looks like Paimon won't get a chance to show off her skills. Unlike, all those other times. Anyway, who else do we know who might want to take part?
If you're
I would
unsure
have done
of
this
what to
mission if
do,
Paimon was gonna
why
join
not
in.
ask one of our advisors for help?
Hello. Welcome to the
Advisors?
stream.
Since when does the Adventurers Guild have advisors?
The guild has always had a team of advisors on hand to assist our
How are we?
fledgling
I'm good.
adventurers. Of
How are
course,
you?
few of them would be qualified to assist such world-renowned adventurers as yourselves. But as luck would have it, one of our top advisors has recently returned to Nodcry from a trip away. Her
Oh.
expertise is varied and broad, and she often gives lectures at Speranza. If you have any questions, you could try asking her for help.
Oh, good.
She sounds
Just got
impressive.
Character
But you're right,
Ooh.
Catherine. It would take
Which
a lot to
characters did
teach
you
us
get?
something new. Let's go put this mystery adventure advisor to the test.
Oh. Well, I'm not doing that mission. I'm doing this one. A Nefer and a Lu. I can't remember. Wait, am I reading that character correctly? That is a Nefer. And weapons. Ooh. That's not a G. That isn't. Oh, it's her. And are you new to the game? Semi-new. I'm gonna still say yes, but even though I started back in like December, but then again I've been playing like on and off in stream, and I've only just got to this area. Cause I've already done the Aware, I've done Mondstadt, and I've done Izazuma. In the story, I'm here. I'm desperate to get to 14, but I'm currently doing a mission over here because where a mission is. What I'm soon, yeah. Basically, I haven't done the story quest in a while. After I've done this quest, depends on what time I finish. Depends if I do a bit more of the story.
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make for a very engaging story.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time, it's one of yours causing trouble. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction, so the real culprit could make their move.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashvapati?
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He adopted us when we were little.
You're still little.
He told us we all came from the same band of Eremites in the desert. But apparently, we're the only ones left. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember. We got to Nodcry not too long ago.
Huh.
Their eyes.
Oh no,
What about them? I'm just reminded of something.
Oh no.
About a decade ago, there was a band of Eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those of other groups. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest bidder. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood by and reaped the spoils. But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, the group met their end. None of the weapons survived, and so in the wake of that destruction, the status quo of the desert was restored.
That's terrible.
What?
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain the upper hand. If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But in the desert, no one bats an eye. From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of Eremites.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
Okay. So the survivors of the band. Wait. They're back. They're back in the weapon business.
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashvapati would never do something like that! No matter what happened back then, I know one thing for sure. Uncle Ashvapati hates weapons. Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with. He can't be the kind of person you're making him out to be. Or...
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
So,
Ooh.
what's our
Do
next
you need
move?
help?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods. If all goes well, we can head to the pickup point and ambush them. But if
gonna say
Ashvapati
no
is
at the
part of
moment,
this and
but
the
maybe.
leader learns what happened, there's no chance he risks himself for his agents. So, that meeting might as well be moot.
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashvapati for now. If we find him, he might just lead us to our culprit. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident I can track him down. I just need some time.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is to operate. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll let the special patrol handle the seizure.
That does sound like the most feasible plan. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Seizure?
Hey! Don't worry too much right now. The most important thing is that we find your uncle. The rest can wait.
Yep.
Okay.
Find out he's in the weapon business.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer, Traveler.
No worries. I know. I also want to see this. I so do. I really want to say this. Someone's getting paid. I want money. Toys for children. Great name. Right. Um. I'm gonna head to the Adventurers Guild just so I can claim the rewards.
Add
Astra.
Thank you for
Add Astra.
Claim. What I'm doing, no. How strong do I go away? Not long.
We just got word from Yelan. Looks like she managed to track down Ashwapati.
Ooh. Hmm.
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found where he's hiding.
Okay.
Let me just be sure of one thing. We're dealing with someone who has extremely dangerous weaponry in his hands. If it comes to it, are you prepared to handle the worst-case scenario?
Absolutely. You just need to trust us, just like we trusted you earlier.
Hmm.
Yeah, we've got this. My crew's already locked and loaded.
I'll take you at your word.
I know you said you wanted to keep this operation small, but I still thought you could use some backup. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
I chose a few promising young Spina members to help out. Claranda and I have got things covered at the expo.
That's fine.
Yes, we're ready to roll then.
Where's
Now that you're here, I guess we can get this show on the
our
road.
character? Which name I cannot remember. Let's go.
Wait!
Oh no.
I'm
Someone's
sorry,
going
you can't come with us. You need to stay at the expo like we agreed. It's for your own safety.
It's gonna be. I found our uncle. Oh, well.
We know. It's just. Do you really think Uncle Ashwapati is working for the bad guys?
I wish I could answer that question, but it would just be speculation. And I work based off evidence.
He's been gone for 2 days now, and he just left us here. He's never done that before. Maybe he really is working for those people and was afraid of getting caught. But if that's true, then that means he must have been involved in making and selling weapons in the past too. Wouldn't that make him a bad person?
That's not for us to say. Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other people making and selling weapons. Doesn't mean they're necessarily all bad people.
Really?
I mean,
The same is true for your uncle. Whatever he may have done in the past, the real question we need to ask is why. There's a lot we need to know before we can judge a person. In Fontaine, we have a long and complicated process in place just to make sure we get the right answer to that question.
long, complicated.
Yeah. Why would Uncle Ashwapati do something like that?
How about this?
Money.
I'll make sure that Miss Chevras and Miss Yelan promise to bring your uncle back safe and sound.
You know that won't happen.
Then you can ask him yourselves.
Thanks, miss.
This situation is complicated and unpredictable. Isn't it a bit early to be making those kinds of promises?
Yeah.
It's all right. We're prepared for whatever we might face.
Regardless, it's a promise we have to keep. After all, when the children get their answer, it will shape their understanding of what justice means.
Then, let's all do our part to make sure this ends as well as it possibly can.
Right. No. Ooh. Wait, hang on. Isn't that where Nefer and the other two are? Please tell me Nefer's not behind it. Nefer, no, it's from here. Ooh. Right. It's here.
Stop right there!
We missed him.
I don't know.
Looks like he left behind plenty of evidence, though. Search the area. Let's see if we can find a lead.
I see a book. Conveniently, it's the book.
These records look suspiciously familiar.
Yeah. Doesn't seem very coincidental to me either.
What is it?
Remember when I said this group's cover was ironclad? They were always careful never to leave a trail leading back to them. The one time they slipped up, it broke the case wide open. We found a cargo manifest left behind at the scene. That's the clue that led us to Nodcry.
It was a similar story on our end.
And now that same manifest shows up here, among the records left behind by Ashvapati.
So, he's the guy that slipped up back then?
Unless it wasn't a slip-up at all. How does the same clue get left behind at two separate scenes and picked up by two separate law enforcement agencies?
Hang on.
Thinking
That's
back
what I
on
was
it
thinking.
now, it doesn't seem quite so accidental after all.
No. Almost like he led us here on purpose. But for what reason?
To be out of the place, out of the way. If I was you, head back home. I feel like there's gonna be something back at your place.
There's a letter here!
Look at how it's positioned. It was begging to be found. I think it might be for us.
You think he knew we would come here?
If he did, he's a more impressive opponent than I anticipated.
Let's keep going. We can read it together when we debrief.
Oh, tiny ballista.
Wait! Is this what Paimon thinks it is?
It's the display model that goes with the prototype. Guess that does make him our thief.
What's worse is that, with his technical background, I bet he managed to bypass the security features on the prototype.
You're saying our guy has a battle-ready ballista in his possession, just waiting to be unleashed?
Yep.
This isn't looking good!
Something isn't adding up. All the evidence suggests that he was here alone. Which begs the question, why would he unlock the ballista's features before even meeting up with his boss?
That's a question for another time. We need to focus on where he's going next.
This situation seems more complicated than we imagined. It looks like Ashvapati does have a connection to our criminal gang, but it might not be what we thought at first.
You don't think he's working for them?
Unlikely. He lured us to Nodcry, prepared those weapons on his own, deliberately put us on his trail. This is looking more and more like the work of an independent actor.
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of this, he's still our best lead. That would seem to be our last remaining clue.
Where was it from the beginning?
Let's do it.
To the officers of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol and the Liyue Qixing, you certainly live up to your reputation. Within a single day, you were able to eliminate over half of the gang's forces. I appreciate the effort. I doubt my secret hiding spot will be a secret much longer. So I suppose it's my turn to throw my hat in the ring.
Okay.
I'm just glad I no longer have to run. So, before my day in court is upon me, allow me to confess to my crimes.
Okay. Oh, I was making a massive long list of crimes. That's my alarm.
It all started with a Kashara War researcher, expelled from the academia for violating a taboo. He had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, it wasn't even worth a pail of water to quench his thirst. Could you spare some water? I'm a Kashara War researcher. If you need something, I could.
Researchers like you are a dime a dozen. Smart as a whip until you find yourself in the desert. Then, you're lucky to survive the night.
Are you mocking me?
No, I'm praising
No,
you.
son. Just still trying to figure out why I've got such a soft spot for strays like you. Here, give me your canteen.
Wait, what?
You got somewhere to go?
Not really. Thanks to this water, though. At least I can rule out the bottom of a vulture's stomach.
Now you're talking like desert folk. You could always join my band of misfits.
What would I do?
Gather food, guard our water source, just like everyone else I've taken in. Of course, if you have something you're good at, you're welcome to show it off. Every little bit helps.
All I know is weapons.
Weapons?
Yeah, I love studying them. Big and powerful ones, small and deadly ones, old ones, new ones. I believe the essence of Kashara War research is embodied in weaponry, and the pursuit of this kind of technology is what pushes the world forward. My lifelong goal has always been to become a foremost expert on all kinds of weapons, so I can invent even more advanced ones. So I might have borrowed a few sensitive techs without permission, but you see the vision, right? The higher-ups in the academia just didn't understand.
The academia could have 1,001 reasons for exiling you out here, and it still wouldn't matter to me, son. All I care about is what this specialty of yours can do for us.
I can help upgrade your weaponry. That should come in handy in a dangerous place like the desert, surely.
I suppose you are.
True, weapons are essential to life here in the desert. Most folks get them when merchants happen to pass through. But when it comes to protecting the people here, this scimitar in my hand is more than enough. The kind of weapons you're talking about are overkill for a place like this.
Overkill? Really?
Our group is lucky. Our ancestors learned how to protect the oasis from the sandstorms to prevent it from drying up. Plus, we're pretty far off the beaten path. Helps us avoid conflict with other bands of Eremites. All in all, we don't have to travel to find water. We don't have to fight off other desert folk. It's a real place to call home.
Aww.
There are plenty of ways to die in the desert, but behind a lot of them lies too much ambition. So, having somewhere to settle down is more than enough for me.
I see. Guess I could do some odd jobs then.
I've heard you Kasharoa scholars are handy with all kinds of gadgets. You could always make something for the kids.
You mean, like, toys?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. It'll give them something to do. Life can get boring out here.
All right, then. And just like that, a Kasharawar scholar at the cutting edge of his field ended up in the desert, making toys for children. It got boring from time to time, but all in all, those days were quite pleasant. The Eremites accepted me as one of their own, and all the children loved me. Looking back now, I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days. But then, those despicable people showed up, and it changed everything.
So where are the weapons?
Don't rush me. These materials are in short supply.
Oh, they've got a lot of nerve showing their faces back here.
Send the gem? It has been a while.
Well, we have a right to this oasis too. Our ancestors were part of the group that discovered it.
You hated this place. After that giant sandstorm when everyone else was trying to figure out how to help, you got out of Dodge the first chance you could get.
Because I knew better than to be stubborn. Stay in one place too long around here, and it might just be your grave.
You abandoned this place. If we'd done the same, the Oasis wouldn't even exist anymore. You gave up your right to be here a long time ago.
Ooh.
I heard they joined another band of Eremites after leaving us, but got kicked out. I bet they're only crawling back to us now because they've got nowhere else to go.
Chief, should we drive him off?
I'd like to see you try. I'm warning you. You won't get rid of us that easily.
Leave them be. This oasis has always been big enough to sustain more than one group of people. It's not worth spilling blood over. All that matters is keeping the people here safe.
At the time, I didn't think much of it. Just Chaim Wazet being the kind-hearted man he always had been. And so, normal life continued, much unchanged. Well, mostly. You can take the scholar out of the academia, but putting your life's work behind you is easier said than done. I often found myself flipping through my collection of blueprints and sketches. The ruin drakes scattered around Sumeru were of particular interest to me.
I'm not.
As far as I knew, no one had been able to analyze or reproduce the technology within those mechanisms. But I was able to design a kind of lure to bait them into attacking a specific target. In effect, turning them into a weapon. Somehow, the new arrivals at the Oasis must have caught wind of it, because they soon started taking an interest in me.
Hope you don't mind me asking, but is that a weapon you're researching?
I do mind, actually. It's none of your business.
Rumor is you used to be a researcher at the Academia. All that knowledge going to waste out here in the sticks. What a shame.
Oh.
What do you want?
I want to team up. The rules and red tape that got you kicked out of the Academia, they don't exist in the desert. You could take this research to the next level. As things stand, all you've got is a blueprint and a pipe dream. But what if you had access to the right funds and materials?
What are you suggesting?
Me and my men can get you what you need. In return, all you gotta do is bring this sketch to life. We've always had a good eye for business. Just never the right product. But this thing right here, the different bands of Eremites are gonna shell out more left and right to get their hands on it.
You want to sell it?
It's a win-win. You provide the goods, and I earn enough mora from these people to fund the research of your dreams.
I don't know.
I understand what you're worried about, but listen, it won't come back to bite the people here. These people don't think bigger than this place. They don't get involved in conflict. I mean, come on. Their biggest enemy is the weather.
You've made a bad name for yourself around here. I don't want any part in this.
Well, it's your choice. But it could be the last meaningful choice you ever get in life. So I'll ask you again. Do you want to finally develop the weapons you've been dreaming of and realize your academic ambitions? Or do you want to stay here building toys for kids?
How I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
Yeah, we increased our prices. What about it? You gonna back out?
So, you're really as money hungry as they all say, huh?
Cash is king. That's just business.
That's true.
Fine.
I'm done. I want out.
What are you talking about? We're making bank here.
I know what the weapons have been used for, and I refuse to be an accomplice to all this any longer.
An accomplice? Listen, that's got nothing to do with us. People would be at each other's throats with or without our weapons. So they die to a machine instead of a scimitar. What difference does it make?
Can't you sell more than just weapons? Surely this can't be all the Eremites are interested in buying.
Yeah, no, not about it.
If you want to make the big mora, you gotta push what sells. That's just how it is.
And that right there is why I want out.
Fine. I've made more than enough to leave this dump in the dust anyway. If you want out so bad, have it your way.
What was that? No. Kaim was it? How did this happen?
You won't find a tribe in this desert without enemies. People have tried to steal water from this oasis in the past, but Kaim Wazet drove them off. Guess his enemies have been holding a grudge this whole time.
As
You sold weapons to his enemies. He took you in when you had nowhere to turn. You owe him your life. Why would you do this?
It was the perfect excuse to drive up the price, that's why.
It was only later that I found out. This wasn't the first time Senegem and his men had turned around and stabbed their allies in the back. Let's just say there was a good reason they had nowhere else to turn back then. I didn't chase after them or try to hold them accountable. In that moment, all I could think about was saving as many people as I could in a desperate attempt to atone for my sins. But once the weapons I designed were turned against us, the fate of this place was sealed. Even I could do nothing to prevent it. In the end, despite all the burning tents I rushed into, I was only able to save 3 children. And now, you know the full account of my crimes.
Honestly, I was hoping I could full like villain backstory. I don't like it. I was hoping for like a full.
I've been
villain
raising
backstory.
them ever since. while attempting to hunt down the men who made them orphans in the first place. This confession is for the kids to read, too. So, I hope you'll pass it along to them. They deserve to know the full truth of what happened. I know I'm in no position to make requests, but please, help them find loving parents to take them in. Above all else, they deserve a true family. Back then, I failed to see this through to the end. But I won't make that mistake again.
Jeez. If this is true...
He's after the same target as us. And he's out for revenge.
He even lured us to Nodcry to help him get it.
I think I know what he's planning to do with those ballistas now. If I'm right, this doesn't bode well.
Then we need to find him ASAP! It sounds like he's about to do something super dangerous. But we promised the kids we'd bring him back safe.
I can't just let him get rid of our target either. This crime ring runs deep. There are still many other conspirators we need to track down.
So where do we find them? The desert.
Oh?
How?
You got
Not the desert.
He knew we'd be out of the picture investigating this place. I think he decided to spring the trap that we set up.
So he's going to ambush Togo away.
Oh, snap! He's not working for them! So our original plan could have worked all along!
The meeting will be happening any time now. Quick, we need to head to the rendezvous point.
Go, 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 go. Continue climbing. This way. Ooh. Whoa. Finally unlocked Norcry. I think I got one. Oh, cool. I had two. Have to head round then. Never mind.
Ashvapati.
Oh no.
It's been a while, Senegem. Over a decade at least.
How did you find this place?
All these years. And the signal you use for the meetup point still hasn't changed. All I had to do was pose as your point of contact. And fish a time and date out of that scout you sent.
Useless bunch of idiots. Just wait until my backup gets here.
Oh no, it's fine.
Oh, I think that might take a while. The Fontaine and Liyue authorities have your men locked down tight. Every last one.
No. There's no way the cops could have known we'd be here.
Unless, of course, someone deliberately left a trail of clues, leading them straight to the expo. That would be a different story, now wouldn't it? If they hadn't taken your agents out of the equation, I doubt I would have been able to lure you here.
So now what? You gonna turn me in, too?
No. The authorities can have your men. But you're mine.
Oh no.
Is that Fatui tech? Looks like your skills are as good as ever.
No, that's just a giant ballista.
Listen, I know you're mad that I've been racking up Mora without you all these years, but it looks like you still got it. If you want back in, we can work something out.
After everything that happened, what makes you think I would want back in?
Because what's the alternative? You're not here for revenge, are you? After Kayemwazet took you in, you really convinced yourself you were one of them, huh? What you should have learned is that banking on loyalty and belonging is a losing hand. Better to cash out before you're in the hole. In the desert, my people live by one rule and one rule alone. The last laugh doesn't go to the righteous. It belongs to the one who knows how to cut their losses. Just look at me. When there's Mora to be earned in the desert, I'm a desert folk. When the opportunities in Fontaine are sweeter, I'm a Fontainian.
You think everyone is as much of a lowlife as you?
A lowlife? There's nothing Mora can't buy, Ashvapati. That includes prestige. You're talking to a renowned Fontainian philanthropist who lives in the Vasari Passage and spends his days going from one grand banquet to the next. Nobody who counts would dare call me a lowlife.
Are you done?
Clearly there's no reasoning with you. Fine. Have it your way. But if you want me dead so bad, why'd you come to face me alone? That wasn't the wisest decision now, was it?
Giant ballista.
Don't you worry. I brought plenty of firepower with me. You could have brought a whole army for all I care. These weapons will bury every last one of you!
Ew.
What the? Are you crazy? If that thing fires, you're not getting out of here alive either.
Yes, that's the plan. It's high time both of us paid the price for our sins.
He's lost his mind. Get him! Start breaking his bones until he removes this barrier.
Hold it right there, all of you. Otherwise, I've got enough firepower to go around, too.
The Maison Gardiennage.
You got here sooner than I expected.
Yeah.
What's that in the sky? Looks like bad news.
Yeah, it's probably a weapon.
Ashvapati, you have my word that these people will face the judgment of the Fontaine courts. Remove the barrier and come with us at once.
Fontainian justice is too merciful for them. You should leave us.
Stubborn fool.
Yeah, waiting for you.
I don't deserve them. I have to atone for the things I've done.
What is it you feel you need to atone for? Weapons research?
You're from Liyue, right? Your ancestors were the first people to master the recipe for gunpowder. And yet, they turned it into fireworks and firecrackers that even children could play with. Surely, it's choices like that which make Liyue what it is today. I hear that it's a very peaceful place to live for the most part. But me, I chose to use my research skills to create weapons of war that brought death to countless people and destroyed the only home those kids had. That's why I have to atone. Because I have blood on my hands.
Sounds like you don't know as much as you think about fireworks. They might be harmless fun in this day and age, but they started out as weapons too, you know.
What?
That's right. Fireworks and firecrackers were originally developed for use as weapons. They needed something a little more powerful than usual for purging evil forces and scaring off wild beasts. Over time, evil spirits learned to fear the sight of flames, and the beasts retreated into the mountains. That's when people started repurposing fireworks for entertainment purposes. The peace we enjoy today isn't because we chose to make toys instead of weapons. The weapons are what secured us the peace in the first place. Only then did we have the luxury of choosing to turn them into toys instead. It's people, not weapons, that commit acts of evil. And when people are as bent on destruction as the evil forces and beasts faced by our forebears, whatever tools they have at their disposal end up as weapons.
Time is running out. Please. Leave while you still can.
Relax. Now that we have these guys in custody, I think we can find a way of repurposing these ballistas for the children's amusement.
Excuse me.
I knew they were looking for trouble, but they messed with the wrong manager.
Oh no. Oh no. I know.
Captain, we're in position!
Prepare to intersect! On my signal! Fire!
But how?
A fireworks show?
No plan.
Oh.
No.
Recording mode on.
Has this always been part of the show.
Nope.
No funny business! I never imagined the Guizhong ballista could be used for something so beautiful.
I saw
If you'll agree to come with us and answer some questions, it would be a big help to our investigation.
Of course. You'll have my full cooperation. I know I'm guilty. Just not sure of the precise crime at this point.
Honestly, me neither. I'm sure a case like yours would have Fontaine's top legal experts scratching their heads. As for these arms dealers, though, I can confidently say that none of them will be getting away with this. So at least you can take some solace in that. I know. There's no sentence the court can give them that will satisfy you. But at least the trial will be a public declaration of their crimes and the punishment they will receive. The victims deserve that much, considering the alternative was them dying in obscurity to a revenge killing with no one left behind to tell the story. This looks more like real justice to me.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Not home. I can't believe there's still more. How has mission? I've been doing this. It's been 3 hours. No. No, I don't want to do that.
In one place!
Now that we are on the other side of this incident, I suggest we put any remaining questions to rest here and now. The Voynich Guild won't be responsible for any disputes remaining after this meeting.
Understood. Well, there's been no serious harm to me or any of my compatriots. And with the arms dealing operation closed down, I've achieved my strategic objective. I'm happy to let the Fontaine authorities process the culprits from here on.
I appreciate your flexibility. I'll need all of them in my custody to proceed with the case files. As for you...
Oh no. Yeah.
Given your association with the Voynich Guild, I suspect the boss of the Curatorium might raise some objections if I insisted on bringing you into custody as well.
Then what do you propose, Miss Chevreuse?
Up to you.
While pursuing one of the suspects in this case, it was unfortunately necessary for me to destroy a certain signboard in Nashatown.
Is that an official confession, officer?
Yep.
What I'm suggesting is that I don't file charges against Ashvapati. He stays here, and in return, you don't seek damages for the signboard. Sound fair?
Deal.
Surprisingly smoothly. Paimon figured it was gonna be a whole ordeal.
Yep.
Uncle Ashvapati, we...
They told us the whole story. Everything you've done. Even so, We still want you as our uncle.
But I...
See?
If you'd been less trusting of the promises these men made to you back then, and left some weapons for your own people to defend themselves with, maybe things would have turned out differently. The way I see it, your crime wasn't the weapons research itself. It was failing to use that knowledge sensibly, to protect the ones you cared about.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't have to say about that.
You're absolutely right.
Well then, what are you waiting for? The chance to atone for real is staring you right in the face.
Children, from now on, I will protect you with my life.
Traveler, Yelan, on behalf of the Fontaine authorities, it has been a pleasure working with you both. I wish you all the best.
Been a pleasure.
I have plenty of other business to attend to, so it's probably about time I got going as well. See ya.
Looks like you're a free man.
I guess, but even if they won't arrest me, I still have a lot to answer for. I joined the Voynich Guild with my own agenda and nearly ruined their reputation. Are you really gonna let me get away with that?
After you joined us, it didn't take me long to find out that you'd lied about nearly everything. Everything except your desert origins. That turned out to be true. I actually consider the desert my home too, so I was interested to learn who the real Ashvapati was. Thanks to the Traveler, I now know the full story. And my, what a story it is. Granted, the final chapter caused us a fair amount of trouble. But hey, sometimes that's the price you pay for a good ending.
Are you serious?
I mean, obviously I can't let you stay in the guild. Not after all the rules you broke.
I completely understand.
I'd recommend that you take these kids back to the desert.
Why?
The desert has been plagued by seemingly endless conflict since as far back as I can remember. But your story offers a glimpse of a different way of life. Maybe there really is hope for peace in the desert. The Sumeru of today is a different world than what it once was. With Lesser Lord Kusanali at the helm, who knows where the possibilities end? Maybe you could rebuild the home these kids once knew.
I'm flattered, really. But that was a lifetime ago. I'm sure the sandstorms will have buried any last trace of that oasis by now. Sure, we could put up a few tents and call it a settlement. But what then? It would be a brutally harsh existence. There's no way around it.
Where there's Mora, there's always a way.
There we go.
Hello, my dear customer. Why don't you discuss your needs with me? If you can dream it, you can buy it.
Yeah, of course.
So Mora is the answer, huh? All right. Say I wanted to buy a hometown for these children. You telling me I can buy that from you?
Don't take her so literally. She's just doing her sales pitch. Sure can.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep. Well, surprise.
I present to you one magical gemstone created by none other than the renowned mage Alice herself. Simply plant it in the ground and a spring will instantly start growing. Before long, you'll have yourself a fully fledged oasis. And the best part is, it's designed to work flawlessly, even in the most arid and sandiest of deserts.
What the?
Yep.
Huh. Looks genuine to me.
Goodness. They always say you can find everything at the Not Cry Trade Expo.
Yep.
Turns out it's more than just marketing hyperbole. Still, surely a treasure like this must cost the world. As much as I'd love to buy it, I don't think I'm the kind of clientele you're looking for.
Actually, this could be your lucky day. The The mage who tasked me with selling this insisted on setting the price herself, and she priced it as whatever keeps the kids happy.
For some reason.
Needless to say, I could have found far more lucrative options. But alas, none of them would be worth breaking a promise to a mage over.
Whatever keeps the kids happy? So what is that in Mora?
Good question. I got it! How about I charge you whatever you 3 kids earned at the expo? Then you can say you bought back your hometown through nothing but your own hard work.
Really?
I think that would keep the kids very happy indeed. Wouldn't you agree?
Deal!
There we go.
Hooray!
Well, this was a strange turn of events.
You never knew what exactly...
I think it's safe to say that this was one of the more memorable trade expos.
Yeah. I'm going to remember I can buy a house from her. Is that it? That is it.
I know. Present.
Right, I still have... Wait, what time is it? 11. I still have a little bit of time. Down here. Over here to here. Still a bit more of this mission. That's still got like an hour.
Here, over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way.
Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all?
Uh-huh. So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please, oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind.
Ooh.
Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble.
Don't worry.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales.
Okay.
As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it.
Oh, name your price.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el Ahmar.
Ain el Ahmar? You mean the Eremites who worshipped King Deshret?
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. Mora for Dory opens doors.
Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. Turns out, it ended up in the hands of Ain el-Ahmar. Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
This way.
Al-Haytham, we got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
It's in the hands of...
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very bold move. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el-Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp.
We'll be there.
See you then.
After a few days, Elm.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be?
Oh,
there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Pharos Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
Where's the lighthouse?
Al-Haytham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. Your funeral. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come. Good
Get
luck,
up,
you two.
Yep. Basically help Paimon.
That's close enough.
Where do you think you're going?
How is the archers stronger than the bots? Than the...
Let it rain.
No more tricks up your sleeve. Take that.
Easy.
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Huh?
Oh no.
Boss? Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired. Arrest him.
Oh no.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
Oh. He took the capsule.
World, forget me.
Oh.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This Divine Knowledge Capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
It could be a theory.
If the mantra
A
took
game
him away,
theory.
then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge Capsule back too. What a shame. We were so close. Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so dangerous.
Sorry,
Imagine if
I
we
stopped
tried to
looking at
open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you have
There we are.
any idea how we can go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zeros Festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
Good point. You have a point.
Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Hang on. Hey, I'm back again. Hello, welcome back. I'm just doing a main line quest.
We didn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
Oh, sorry, missed all of it.
There she is!
What are you doing now?
Dunyarzad, we're back!
One of the main line quests, I don't know.
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Oh, so me back
Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no
Makes
need to be
sense.
nervous. Paimon's
That's
sure
cool.
that Lesser Lord
Oh, and I'll
Kusanali will
compress
feel
the-
everyone's gratitude.
Thanks,
Very
Paimon.
much I can.
I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
Fortunately, we didn't find anything new about
I
Lesser Lord,
see.
whatever it's called.
Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
You're on the other side of the room.
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So, Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
I was tired.
You two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this sooner. I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
It's last mission of the week. Ooh. More free stuff. How long do I have?
I know. Present.
24 minutes. Yeah. Not that long. Twenty-four minutes where I have to go.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Aww.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Yep. About our plans for tomorrow.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow?
Yeah.
All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia is still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
I'll keep you company tomorrow.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
It's a deal. Good
How
night,
ear-
Dunyarzad.
How early is
I
first
may be too
thing?
excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Is first thing
Paimon started to
1
really
a.m.
look forward to the Sub-Zero Festival too.
or like is that
Will there be
9
lots of yummy food?
a.m.?
Oh, no.
Or is that
Thinking about
midnight?
food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, traveler.
Or is it when the sun rises?
Did we oversleep?
Yep.
We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Actually, okay, quick question. Where did Paimon sleep? Where does that door lead to as well? A separate room? Wait, hang on. Did Paimon get a whole room to herself? Hmm. Oh, there she is. Hmm.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good
Morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Oh.
Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today. Well, shall we? Let's start with the stalls over there. Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over there?
Oh.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most
Those
people
blueberries.
nowadays
I actually want some
wouldn't know.
blueberries.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed.
Wow.
So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival
like
tradition.
blueberries.
People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashava mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumera roses, Sunsetias, Kapalatas, Hara fruits, and Zaytun peaches.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumero uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon,
Hang on.
then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak?
Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah.
Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible!
Yep.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Go to that land. That's
Alright,
next.
how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
Yep.
That is
that's his summon.
precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
For some reason, I didn't buy it. This entire thing is way too...
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Why does everything sound
Hello,
so much more
Game
credible
Town.
when
Welcome back.
Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
I'll give it a go. Ooh. White iron combined with... Can I add food? I can add food. Hang on, I've got to do some chemistry right here. Or do I add... I'll just make a rock.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
The moon?
Paimon wants to take a look too! Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Yep.
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yeah.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so much. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
They say the Sub-Zerus festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zerus will be just as impressive.
No. Oh my god, it's the kids again.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad! Wow!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zerus festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
At the beginning of the first
The
Sonic
Hallowed
game,
Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
game, it tells you help will arrive in 9,999 hours. If you add
Attention!
that to the time
In the name of
the release
Ferris,
date
the
of
Night
Subnautica
of
1, you
Flowers,
get
I
the release
commend
date
you
of
on your
Subnautica 2.
contributions to the glorious Sub-Zerus
Dude,
festival.
I actually found out, like, and just
All
before I
right,
started
little
streaming.
soldiers, take
I
your
tried to
Yalda
watch a
candies
few
and don't
shorts,
forget your
and
loyalty
now
to Lesser Lord Kusanali.
That's like crazy.
Dismissed.
That comment ran
Yes,
out
Night
of the room,
Ferris!
so I had to cut space.
Just what is going on here?
I thought it was 9. Was it
Ferris, the Night of
999,000? I thought it was
Flowers, is another Sub-Zerus festival
99,000.
icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies?
No,
They're
that
a
must be
festival
just such a
staple, and I happen to
crazy
have some
coincidence.
boxes ready here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Because the thing is, like, they weren't. That must be why they've delayed it. not delayed it, but the reason why they've chose the release date when they did. It's got to be. Who is this top commenter dude who I'm not surpassing? I have no idea. He messaged quite a bit. But I think he left. Also, how does it work? If you just like spam a message like 20 times with like a dot, will that count towards the first place, or will that just keep you at second place? It just doesn't change anything. Well, I mean, there's only one way to find out. Just go to my phone, go to my chat. Yeah, I will test that. I don't think. Put on mute so I can check the stream. Not check it, but click on the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't think it's working. It says you're 75 points behind first place, so I don't think it's working. Yeah, it might be. Oh well.
Whichever one. Don't these boxes all look the same?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
What?
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Oni kabuto is a little spicier than lizard tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the sunsetia flavor.
So far you start at 75 points apparently.
It's alright. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Will I message? Will that count towards my...
Great!
Will I make points?
These
Will I get
boxes of
points?
candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right.
Good.
Which one do you
no,
want?
Wait, I'm trying to think. The 9th... I will repeat the word potato until I pass him. I decided just to click the auto words, and I have the 9th and the 9th were both in my top 10, and the first were a few days before I got there, and the first 2 were the last ones that were in the middle, and I think the first 2 have a little more of... There we go. I'm just going to do it again. The only way I could do... Wait, can I? No. Remove. Remove. Yeah, I don't get points. I remember. Definitely number 3.
Attention! That's unfortunately lavender melon.
Yeah. Actually,
because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon was wrong.
Had to do a lot
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about
You
this?
could
The
be
most
fine,
important
and
thing
then
is that
I
everyone
could
has a
just go
good
home.
time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's
Did that-
Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Paimon
Did
really wilted the carriageless Knight of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so
Let's
let's
find
keep
out.
going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind.
There's
Since you're
also
here,
75.
can you come with me to get it?
Why? Am I bugged? Yeah, sure thing.
Dinyarzad,
Hmm,
you
I don't think it's
probably
working.
forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zero's festival.
How embarrassing.
Right. I need more XP. I'm currently losing my voice.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Boss, isn't that her?
And the Traveler.
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Yeah, oh no.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
No.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dinyarzad!
Professionally, we're ready to go.
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
Yeah, I have been on 45 since Subnautica stream.
Dia the Flame Main. No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
We have 2 carry people. Guys, I think one of them is me. I'm gonna assume I know the other one's my mod. Well, my mods, I think. My mods don't ever talk. They used to. So does that count? Because one of them is me, and I don't and then the other is one of my mods. I think. I wouldn't be surprised. I say it's just another Gary. I need more Garys to join the stream.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly
Need to upload
banter
more
between
then,
mercs.
to get more people to
One
join the
punch and those
stream.
rabid dogs will expose
That
themselves
means we
for
get
what
more
they
Gar-
really are.
That means we get more Garys.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky!
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No,
I think
we're
mods
gonna stay
count.
and help.
Oh.
There's too many of them.
No, one of them left. No, I think one of my mods left.
You're right. All right, fine.
Never mind. So it's just.
Please be
us two
careful,
now.
Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Oh no, on the back. must go within the time limit of 60 seconds. I did it in 8 seconds. I think defeats Nautica multiple times and... I think defeats Nautica multiple times. Oh no, what am I on about? I can't read. I will defeat Subnautica multiple times and us the time capsule to advance. I still don't know how to use time capsule. I really want to know. I found an app that that tells you how to time capsules in Subnautica, but it hasn't been updated in like 3 years, which is really annoying. To I'm playing. I might go back playing Subnautica again at some point before Subnautica 2, but I'm not sure.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
Yeah, I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
Oh, there are. She's tough.
Don't worry.
I might have to go. I might be back soon. I'm gonna have to go as well.
My lady, traveler.
When?
Found ya.
40 seconds. I'm gonna have to go.
You took care of them so fast.
Anyway, thanks for joining.
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
It's been yeah.
Dia, your arm.
Hey, thanks for joining. I may stream later, or tomorrow, or both. I'm not sure. Since tomorrow's bank holiday, tomorrow is a bank holiday in the UK, so I'm most likely going to stream tomorrow. But I'm not sure.
Oh, this? I'm fine.
Oh.
It's just a
My alarm.
scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
Wait, what?
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
We could have funded. I have like $500,000 more.
Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry, and I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
I'm back. Oh, welcome back.
Thank you very much, Dia.
I thought we were gone for a lot longer.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Oh.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
No problem.
Truly. I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
It's fine. I don't really want to. Let's check the map. Anything interesting going on? Because my alarm says that I should probably go. Oh, to my alarm doesn't say that. I just need. I should. I have to go. I have to go. Yeah. I have to go as well. Annoyingly, I don't really want to, but I have to. I was streaming for 2.5 hours. I did 3 hours a few days ago. For tonight, if I am going to live tonight, I might just do like a really long stream because I really want to stream and to actually get back into streaming again properly. And just stream for a long time. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna stream as well. I'm gonna stream too. Oh, yeah. I just want to click stuff. Anyways, now my voice is going. Anyways, I said I'm going to stream here today. Thank you all so much for joining, watching and everything. Thank you all so much. I said I might go live later. Maybe. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. That's just the usual me. Same tomorrow. I might go live. I might not. Who knows? Yeah. Anyway, me saying I might go live leads into me not going live. Oh well. But anyways, I said thank you for joining, and hope to see you all soon. Goodbye. Bye to everybody on YouTube.